I heard something, I think it was at the Board Senior Dinner, where someone got up and said, I'd like to make a speech, but I forgot my phone. Put me in the world of technology, and sometimes technology fails me. You know, computers are difficult things, and mine didn't fail me this time. So I have a few words I want to say about the senior class. It's actually a few more than a few. To the class of 2011. How did this happen? It's that time of year to remember again. Time has roared by like a torrent from September again. And in these waning hours, I shoulder my honorable curse to address the class of 11 in a bit of tattered verse. The great bards of the past, now to dust dead and gone, will find no threat from me, they can sleep serenely on. I will, however, without seeming mean or crass, put a few thoughts in about this senior class. If I poke a little fun, know it comes from a kind place and won't plaster the walls of that book known as Face. So let's start with a sports bra, with now room for patent, orange and hue to match the hair of Jeremy. Far from the prim Parisian two straight lines ambles a cheerful atelier named Madeline. With amazingly bad jokes and this year's goofiest grin comes the loyalty and kindness of Jackie Lynn. Also greeting the world smiling, though I dare say he knows something we don't, is Jesse Marseille. Look at someone else who seems hail fellow, squeakier cleaner. Let's be cognizant of the social whirlpool of Michael Wiener. Beware time's winged chariot just behind you, Mitch Goldman. Keep your witizens around you, lest you just become a rich old man. Although I bet that chariot would be a race fun for the speed and grace of Asha Brundage-Moore. He's got the flute, tennis, and intellect, our Alex Cloud, but right now his ambition is to play the guitar real loud. As a school, we need to rejoice that the clear choice for this year's raspiest voice goes to our own Hannah Du Bois. With a voice that's angelic to both religious and pagan, from the outback to the East Coast goes our own Molly Fagan. Now, not that far removed from a world racked and ruined by war, ready to forge peace in the new world, baseball czar Sajjad Badar. And another first for an Athenian, a ride to a Division I major, joining Reno's Wolfpack next year is Johnson Asia. If you have taught us one thing in your time here, Miss Eastone, the paths you take, the terms you make, will be yours and yours alone. We'll miss how much he grew, words and songs so true. Keep us in your mirrors, rear view. Here's to you, just in you. Yeah. With precision of mind and body clicking like a top-end derailleur, spinning down the path to his future goes Peter Taylor. His lead role as Kane showed the various talents George Nelson has. It seems fitting his career path involves studying oil and natural gas. You are your own wonderful person, Kelly Herman, you betcha. Bright, determined, funny, but you still look just like Kesha. Speaking of Kesha, you have absolutely nothing to fear with my knowledge of you at that concert, Aiden Beer with. My prediction of the force behind legislative reform and repeal of bad policy will come from Senate Leader Connor O'Neill. Joining him on the floor with usual aplomb and authority will be the other Connor in this class, this one named Doherty. For her spirit of caring, the world holds a strong hankering. I'm not ruling out the Nobel Peace Prize for Colette Anchorman. The art world is also looking for talent that is pure good. Look in the best gallery soon for the work of Donald Sherwood. And iTunes will soon feature the Velvet Smoke and Smoky Stylo. Music to Sci-4 from the heart and soul of Just Dialogue. His Monty Python-esque lyrics in the league of men and men will vault to fortune and fame our own Chris Chen. And I'm looking to the knowledge and insight of Julian Binder, whose technology will save us from being reduced to ash and cinder. Along with the forefront of science to fix what not's working, will be the wizardry and insight of Alison Burton. Backed, of course, by a world of mathematical garden of Zen, created, practiced, and proven by Fiora Chen. Another legacy gone, and is more sure than a cinch. Her brothers can't hold a candle to the spirit of Kate Lynch. Speaking of legacies and brothers, there's Courtney Duff, having fun in the field, but also Neil Lake Tough. And as to toughness, there's not any comparing with the determination of Sarah Ingram. Here's to music and math talents running amok, time's ticking clock. I've known you were just a tad this tall, Dylan Smock. I did my best, but to rhyme Tramullions is just too mean a feat, so here's to the smile that Tram you know best is Tina. There's another senior of that name, an equally muddy picture of rhyming, so here's to the wrestling and eating of the twin we call Victor. We say farewell to one Abraham Justin and all the b-ball records he left in the dustbin. Her future's bright, so I guess we can't be sore about losing the charm and wit of Kaylee Resor. Her smile and affect is a keen, serene response in grace. We'll miss you, Corrine Green Johnson. And this for someone we hope his hair will never ever fold flat. I'm of course referring to Ethan Goldblatt. He has joined the select crew that knows the loneliness and pain permeating the soccer goal crease. Kudos to Malcolm Lane. Standing alone as well in the band does the harmonica play. Oh, there'll be an empty chair there after Vorster named Theo. Her mom's a distinguished alum, but tomorrow Olivia Brantner, with her art and theater in her heart, will finally supplant her. My crystal's a little cloudy for Wang Ying, but probably not a career in downhill skiing. I'm not certain either what's up for Jarecki Jake. It will be surprising, I'm sure, whatever the heck he makes. Strong Silent Type Award this year goes to Doug Tron, except when his smile melts our heart, and then he's just Sean. Another senior lad who tends to keep his mouth closed off, perhaps for good reason, Mr. Katibi Joseph. And at the opposite end of the spectrum of talk stand several people, among them Miss Christine Kwok. Here's to the laugh, the smile, the strength of Aaron Weiner, and his stated desire to be a perpetual senior. Tell me, Morgan Romas, of all the sweet music for us you have sung, why is this song stuck in my head, Forever Young? She rides her horses with all the magic of Houdini. Fresno's lucky to have you, Mercedes Antonini. I know parting is such sweet sorrow. Tenerat, Chenapaco, send her wishes like diamonds, and her carrots all a sparkle. Life's past are before you now, James Raphael Rudy. The choice between angry and happy is in the wannabe. She's nothing short of terrific, but if I were able to rhyme something with Haley Leslie Bowl, I could sell you a bridge in Brooklyn, land in Florida, and do my job in a daily Elvis Presley role. I've always been fascinated with the travels of Dylan Sue, going to the ends of the earth with a Land Rover Caravan View. Heading east next year, Smart Choice GW to enroll a stellar all-around human we know as Sandra Del Loyola. She's the kind of person that makes the glue the class stick, team player, good friend, even tempered. Wow, it's Susan Blick. I want to go on record lest his persistence be forgotten. Breakdancing is alive here in the link of Nicholas Koch. Most food into smallest body ratio you'll have to be admitted will be awarded once you eat a meal with a Cheng, first name Britain. Peyton Gordon, know that your laugh and smile are just great, but your heart and mind is what will end up carrying the freight. And I think it wise this spring when Tyler Barry, you chose not to accept the first proposal to marry. Here's the global spirit and compassion of Sophie Griswold with every intention of making a change now in this world. I had you in class for an hour, and you should know that the paths you have before you are limited only by your choice. Davis and Matthew. Shelby Adam, dancer, secret gymnastic star, reminding us now and then of just how good you are. Hold on to the important truths that are simple, Izzy Newey, as too much of the adult stuff is just that, a bunch of perfluid. Inscrutable, loyal, ambitious, and a match set perhaps begins to describe Devin Bradford. We talked a lot this spring, Tina Solvik, which I most enjoyed, to see you move right past Shakespeare to prefer Tolstoy. And if you insist on hiding your abiding talent in writing, no, I'll find ways to be chiding you, Julia Iden. Straddling perceiving two worlds, Elliot Lee, keep letting us know what distinctions you see. Sunglasses worn most on days when it's cloudy, man. Award this year goes hands down to the reflective Alex lamp. And I'm wondering where the girls' dorm will be next year without the driving force that has been Eugene Lee. With the dulcet tones and words sweetly minced, we'll be a little less than we were without Isabel Prince. If you look at this class where the heart sets and the core's in, you'll find the centeredness of a Dominguez named Lauren. Oh, yeah. Setting the standards for frank truth to express has been the clear, direct tones of Emily Tanesh. Kyle Thorpe has been our three-sport whiz. Don't let his humility mask how good he is. Though as for soccer, there are some who say none match the talents of the soccer peg. Oh. You left us for China in the fall, Regina Chang, and leaving us for good now. Well, dad, gum, and Dan. Kate Taylor came to us from far-off places. When she leaves for Boulder, we'll all don sadder faces. Caitlin Plunkett Frankel, who has led the class with sure hands while ruling the school as the queen of the dance. We hope when Mr. Ali Adib achieves fortune and fame, he won't stray too far from the person we knew as Rainey. At the end of the alphabet, this letter's last rhyming rung, the patiently awaiting award this year will go to David Young. That's almost it, seniors. I've had my fun. Just a few more words here and we'll be done. There's a couple of things I think you should know about the way the world works before I let you go. To be straight with you, I need to confess those who have been in charge have left you a mess. Violence, hatred, ignorance swirled in equal parts throughout the world. Nature's splendor daily sold and bought by those who count its worth for naught. Not your fault, and I'm awfully sorry, but it is in fact now absolutely your worry. I'm not pulling punches, for it is my hope that you've already begun to measure the scope of what lies before you and will take pride in the course of action you each decide. You've got spark and smarts and a good intent, the core ingredients of the temperament that will see you through on this endeavor. Know that you are needed, now more than ever. So believe in hope, believe in the love that catches you winking the stars above. Believe in beauty and truth and laughter, understanding and peace will come following after. That's it, almost done, we're down to the quick. Best of luck, love, and farewell from your Uncle Dick.